It's a lot of cliche things I could say, uh, and so I'll choose this one. In order for new chapters to begin, old chapters have to end. And so with that, I am announcing my departure from tonight's Conversation podcast. It's been quite the journey. The community I've gained, the perspective I've gained have been invaluable. I am eternally grateful to every single person that's ever shared with me how this space has positively impacted them and broadened perspective for them. This is not a goodbye. I'm not leaving the lane, I'm leaving the platform. So if you would like to keep up with me, holla at me here. Follow me, follow the podcast at Trip Fontaine on Instagram.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, bro.
Oh, the humanity.
I mean, bro, yo, I said this before. Trip could have his own, which he does have his own podcast. I mean, I think he was carrying them, in my opinion. So, if you guys don't know, that's Trip from the tonight's what is this called? Tonight's show.
Tonight's conversation.
Tonight's conversation, something like that. Well, basically, a lot of our content, if you guys look through our older content, we've reacted to a lot of their videos. They've had a lot of viral videos and a lot of very good points that like express what's going on, like in the Black community as a whole when it comes to family, relationships, finances, careers, all that good stuff, right? So it's kind of sad to see such a good platform just break apart like that, you know, because Trip in general, to me, even like, man, he spoke the most sense that was up there. Like, he's always the one making the most sense, bro. So it's just crazy to see that it came to that point. We got somebody here who's gonna give a little bit more insight on how this came to be. But like we said, man, yeah, man. Shout out to them, but yeah, this is pretty sad though.
Nothing lasts forever, man.
Nothing. Apparently not.
Now it's Ace Metaphor. Allegedly, Symbius Maximus, Ace Metaphor, has been smashing everybody on the show of tonight's conversation.
That's crazy.
He's been smashing everybody, ladies and gentlemen, allegedly. Now, Trip Fontaine has left the show. Keita Rose has left the show. And a lot of tea is starting to be spilled. But I've seen Ace Metaphor's videos. And something in my heart of hearts just didn't feel right. Because he was simping super hard, right? He was tickling women's ears, telling them everything that they wanted to hear. He was really essentially trying to fill that Derek Jackson space, right? And when you see a man, ladies, telling you everything that you want to hear, and everything sounds perfect, you don't disagree with anything that he's saying, he's coming for your cheeks. And your pocketbook, for both, okay? He's coming for your cheeks and your purse and your money, okay? You guys have to stop falling. And I would say that Yada Awakening is right in this bunch. Derek Jackson is in this bunch. Ace Metaphor is in this bunch. Stop falling for these guys out here that are telling you everything that you want to hear. Because when it comes out, what they're actually doing, all of a sudden now you're questioning everything. If you agree with everything that a man says, he's lying to you.
Yo.
Oh, the humanity.
But he's spitting facts though. I mean, I gotta give him credit, bro. Like, it's true, bro. Like, that's just insane. Like, this show was so popular, and it come to find out, like, look at these. You know how I knew the Ace dude that he's talking about was fake? That was the same dude that was in the video ripping Cooley. Remember that girl that says, "Oh, you're not a high value man, is this and this and this and this." Like, she gave all these unnecessary descriptions, and Ace was just sitting there laughing. He's just like, "Oh, I'm not the one in trouble. It's you, Cooley." That I always say, dudes like this, bruh, they're the biggest danger out there, bruh. Like, they will literally lie, bruh, just to get their way with the chicks. And I get it. I mean, it's for money. That's probably why he did it. But it's still, I mean, I still look down on that, bruh. Why? We see what happened with Derek Jackson, bruh, when he did that, and look how that turned out. They were hyping this man up, giving him all this accolade and putting him on TV shows. Come and find out he was doing the most debaucherous things. And now apparently, allegedly with this Ace Metaphor, allegedly, they're not getting paid properly like the way they should, and basically the whole crew is just falling apart essentially, and this does not make it any better, bro. What you got on that?
Well, I mean, Ace Metaphor, it's crazy because I think I saw Ace's Metaphors videos. Was it on Instagram or Twitter? But I never really put two and two together at the time because he was just saying some outlandish stuff. When guys want to like dedicate their speech to females, at the time. And now that I'm seeing as I've seen that dude does look familiar when I look back at it now. And I was like, well, I mean, I couldn't be too surprised because a lot of these guys, man, they know social media is up. You can get your bread up by going on social media and doing certain podcasts or like talks with other people and sell a product to a certain demographic, which is the females. And yeah, people should try to make a bag out here, man.
I hope you chicks learn from this. That see this whole situation. Now I know there's smart ones that figured out like these guys are full of BS, but there's ones that really genuinely believe in what these dudes be saying. I'm like, dude, most dudes typically agree on mostly everything. If you see a dude going to outlandish advice or giving crazy advice like that, you already know, bruh, no. If you see dudes like, I should have played this one clip where the woman was talking about that. She said, if you go to a church and you see one pastor and a lot of women there, that's a bad church. Do not take that pastor seriously, because the men have rejected what he's saying. They rebuke what he's saying. That's why they don't show up. They don't want to be there. And if you do see dudes there, it's like 1 or 2, 3 of them, and they probably married to one of the chicks there. But for the most part, they not no. And this is the same case. Like, how many dudes really co-sign what these dudes be saying, bro? They don't. It's mostly the chicks that do. That's why they the ones that be showing up paying. And it's like, it's just crazy how they keep falling for the okie doke every single time, bro. Like,
man,
when we all learn,
look good and sound good, man, it must be real.
It must be, bro. And they just running up their bag, bro.
Tonight's conversation podcast is basically imploding, like all of this shit always does. And I find it funny because I've watched the lives with Kidda and that other chick. They said the kitty girl ain't really said much. People still kind of waiting for that Trip dude to talk about it. They said there was some NDAs involved or something. But the Kidda chick was on live, like, saying stuff or whatever. And I just kind of felt from the jump, and just kind of like what I've concluded is Ace been tricking with the money. Kitty, it been perpetrating. And Ace been fucking people. And that's usually how this goes. And it's funny because it's like women don't learn from shit. And because I've made countless videos about that Ace dude, right? And his pandering and like him doing and saying the things and that he does towards women. And it's like those dudes, whether it's Derek Jackson, whether it's him, that are just or what's his name? And
you know why they'll let him lie to him? You know why they'll let dudes lead on like this? Just so they don't have to take accountability for their actions. It is all Jermaine's fault. Basically.
The Yada Awakening dude, like anytime there's a dude who's just super pandering to women, as a woman, you have to question that. Like, why is he always telling me what I want?
Y'all heard it from 2 dudes, bro. Now, actually 4 now, including us, saying the same thing, bro. Whenever, if what they say, if it sounds too good to be true, then it must be a lie, bro. Like, bro.
Want to hear? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that goes for anybody, but for this specific situation, if that man is always that you're getting information from for life and relationships, is always telling you what you want to hear, is always on your side, is never criticizing you with healthy criticism or holding the mirror up to you, you should question that. You should. If you
they hate that. They hate that because even me in my personal life, whenever they like try to come to me for advice, the first question I'm always gonna ask them, what was your role in the situation? They hate that. They're like, why does that matter? It's just the situation. It hurt me. Well, what led to it though? Because maybe your actions could have led to that said so situation. Like, you know, they don't like that part. They just want you to just take their side, you know, and just go along with the BS.
Nah, you gotta be a neutral party.
Yeah, correct.
Have, you know, if you actually want growth. Because every last one of these dudes be dirtbags behind the scenes. Every last one of them. Like everybody, like most of the people outside of that one, I think the first light-skinned dude that left, he was solid. He was cool to me. But like the Trip.
Yeah, Trip, he agrees. Like I said before, the only one who made the most sense was Trip, and it makes sense that he was the first one to leave. I want to say, man, peace and blessings to Trip, man. He gave a lot of good content, man. We react to a lot of his stuff, man. We're going to definitely be on the lookout for his stuff later down the road, because he definitely, like I said, he should have his own show away from them. Like, but I think it was a good experience, though. Overall, I think it was still a good experience, though. It's still a good experience for him to be there, though.
Right. Even him, he's always giving all this advice, blah, blah, blah. It didn't sound good. But then when you look at his actual life, dude has already said that he don't, like, he date multiple women. Like nigga ain't married, no nothing. Like he one of those smooth talking, artsy, or poetic ass niggas. But it's not like he giving all the, even for the fella, he giving y'all the advice. But he not living like that. Like with the way he talk.
Well, the only thing is though with Trip, it's like I think you could kind of guess that when you hear him talk, but it's just kind of like he's kind of congruent in how he moves, in the sense of like he's not too overbearing with the advice, like the way like a Derek or the Ace dude would be, or like the other dudes on the pod, like just die for the peep, bro. Just you know, just fall in line. Like he still kind of gives the ladies a pushback. Like the one video, if you guys go check out one of our videos where he talked about women leading with their accolades as if to make themselves look more attractive. But yet if men do it, it's a turnoff, right? When we lead with our money and be like, look at me, I got this and that. He gives them pushback. He'll tell them, hey, bro, that ain't right. The rest of them ain't gonna say that. The rest of them just gonna be like, nah, queen, everything you do is right. You ain't never wrong, bro. Like, nah, bro. That ain't the move. He still gives them pushback. That's why I give Trip his credit before y'all go crazy in the comments.
You would think he would be in a successful marriage with a family, living his best life with his woman. But he not. So clearly something is there. If he was such a great guy, had all this great advice. Like, dude is 2 years older than me. He almost touching 40. The kid or chick, I don't know. I don't really, she just always yelling to the point where I don't really care to even know what she got going on. She just always yelling, and she loud, and she just be saying shit and just be angry all the time. So probably why that man did what he did with her, cause I think she was married. So I don't know. And for just a generation, a demographic of people who are always hollering, they don't want relationships and they can't, you know, they gotta be out there and they don't trust nobody, The rise of those type of podcasts show you that people want relationships. Women want relationships. Men want relationships. Period, point blank. Y'all just suck at fucking having them. And then you'll flock to podcasts and people.
That's the quote, bro. He should quote that, bro. That's the quote. Y'all do want relationships. I just suck at them. Very good point.
Who live the opposite of what they speak in. And then y'all wonder why y'all still don't have the success in the relationships y'all. And because they're telling y'all shit y'all already know. They're telling y'all shit y'all already know, and it's common sense. And at that point, y'all go to these people and these platforms for fucking entertainment. And y'all, and it's just, I don't know. And I feel like these situations always implode because these people don't really live the authentic lives that they talk about. And so when you put all that energy, all that fake ass energy together, and it's a form of entertainment instead of real genuineness, it always implodes. That's just my opinion.
Hey, good point, man.
Touche.
Touche, pussycat.
Yeah. I guess I'll let you cook on that. I said what I had to say most.
Like, man, was these certain podcasts when they have their founder, I guess the Ace is the founder,
Yeah.
leader of the podcast. Like, once you start doing, shiesty things, like, when you're not paying people and you smashing other women and causing all the drama, a lot of that stuff is going to cause unnecessary attention and drama not only within the people that you're dealing with, but also the dynamic of your podcast. And some people are just going to go their separate ways, and that shouldn't be too much of that drama and what you cause, what that certain individual caused, which would be Ace. And I'm not sure if he can recover from it. I mean, he probably still can. He'll probably still clean it up and say whatever he needs to say in order to keep his podcast intact. But like I said, like if it's true about the whole he's not paying people, you're not making yourself trustworthy to your other coworkers that you're able to fulfill your duty as a business to pay your employees. So
Yeah, and like he said, we like a lot of their videos, man. Like I said, we reacted to a lot of their stuff, and even gave our own thoughts and opinion on how we feel about what they were saying. But it just goes to show why SEX and business don't fuse together. Like you can't be out here a business owner of a podcast and then messing with the employees. Like it's not a good look, bruh. And then like you're destroying something that I feel like I'm not gonna say all black companies go through this or whatever, but it's just like this is such a big, like tonight, this podcast by itself, this whole is huge. A lot of people know about it, bro. Even if you don't know what they do specifically, you've definitely seen clips from them. Mm-hmm. So it's just kind of disappointing for it to go down this way, because we expected better, like finally they have a platform where it's not too toxic. Like it can get toxic, but it's not like,
issues within the members and stuff.
Right. And it's just like seeing just, people that look like us working together, doing something big like this is just like, that's something special, man. And y'all destroying it for stupid reasons, So it's a shame, but like you said, we'll see if they can recover. They might hire some new people. Or,
get some brand new
faces. Or just rebrand, start a whole new, give it a whole new name and change his face with surgery so he don't look the same. I don't know, but we'll be on the lookout. We'll see. We'll tune in sometimes and see what it's looking like. But like I said, we don't mean no ill will towards anybody in this situation. It's just kind of like we're just speaking on the way the situation looks. So we hope that things can improve and we can avoid these type of problems in the future and like have a positive outlook on these podcasts a little bit more, because they gain so much negative attention a lot of times. So yeah.
Yes, indeed. So I mean, we pretty much said everything we wanted to say about the situation. So if you guys have anything you guys want to say about the video or comments about our point of view, leave it in the comment section down below. And also, if you want to support us even more, you can check out the merch in the link in the description box. So once again, we appreciate you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you haven't already. If you guys have any recommendations or feedback, you hit us up in our social media or email down below. And we see you guys in the next video.
Peace.